Welcome to Nobody Listens to Lance. Today we're going to talk about should student athletes get paid? I'm going to start by offering my opinion. Hell yes. Um, Anytime anyone uses your likeness for profit, you deserve it. If I snapped your picture and put it somewhere and it made me $1 million, would you not want some of the money? It's your picture, right? So that's a very simple concept, right? Now, I want to talk about the type of money these universities make, okay? I'm going to start by citing the Orlando Sentinel, a 2008 article speaking about Tim Tebow. Prior to 2006, which means the 2007 season, prior to the 2007 season, the University of Florida only printed two jerseys, a number 1 jersey and a number 96 jersey. 2007 season, they start to print number 15 jerseys. Tim Tebow is probably the most recognizable college athlete of all time. Here's the numbers. The University of Florida, and these jerseys sold from $60 to $75 depending on where you go. The University of Florida made $5,984,768 in jersey merchandise. Right now, got to keep perspective here. This also includes the same time that the University of Florida's basketball team won a national championship. But Tim Tebow had the number 1 selling jersey. And it's not surprising because as soon as he went to the league for the Denver Broncos, he broke the record for jersey sales immediately, right? And I want to say I hate the Gators, go Noles. Now, Tim Tebow obviously had a great career after Florida, right? He had played for the Broncos, played a little baseball, motivational speaker, but that's not the case for everyone, right? It's not the case for everyone. I'm going to use another example. Charlie Ward, all right? Charlie Ward never played a down of football. Now, true indeed, he did play some basketball, right? But in football, he never played it down, right? Won the Heisman, won a national championship in '93. In today's NFL, he would be Lamar Jackson. But I digress. Had Charlie Ward not went to the NBA, which I'm not sure if he would even go to the NBA in today's NBA, but that's another discussion as well. He would have made the University of Florida State boatloads of money, right? Boatloads of money, which he would not have been able to profit off of not one, right? And and I probably should have looked. I don't know what Charlie Ward is doing at this very moment, but there are countless athletes that, put the university on their back, give them all, and they come and work right beside me. You understand what I'm saying? While the university may have made $6 million inflated money using today's inflation. $6 million. Now, you got a free ride. You got a free ride. You work with me. You made someone else $6 million just for who you were or what you could do on a field. These kids deserve something. We all know that the NCAA is a big money racket anyway, which is why we're playing during COVID right now. And I love college football, so let me just say I'm glad it's back. But the SEC, the ACC, they said they were going to rock and roll regardless. Even if the ACC wasn't in, the SEC would have played. But that's another, we'll stay on focus here. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. But these kids deserve something. Now I understand that there was like a check that was cut for like using their likeness on video games and stuff like that, which has kind of brought that to a screeching halt. But I truly think the kids deserve something, because the rebuttal of they're getting a free education just doesn't carry the same weight that it did 10 or 15 years ago. Because even having a degree doesn't necessarily equate in you having a successful job and or career. And we're not going to blame the students for saying, oh, well, you shouldn't have picked a degree in Spanish sign language. I mean, we should have people in place to prevent, that. But I think they deserve something again. And, obviously there's, the question becomes, well, what do you do for the smaller universities? Obviously the Floridas and the Florida States, there are some programs that can't even afford to keep their football program afloat. Maybe there's some sort of profit sharing involved. I mean, again, I don't know as it relates to the logistics of that, but I do think that they deserve something, if their likeness is used, especially if, again, and I mean, maybe it might be something where, like, if you don't maybe play if you don't play professionally, you get, a certain percentage. Again, I don't know, but I think they deserve something. Again, feel free to chime in. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's get these kids some money.